Dina Jolie here, aka SirenbellaSays. I want to welcome you all back to my channel. If this is your first time visiting, what took you so damn long? So today I am going to attempt to film a best of 2018. I spent the better half of the morning, collecting some skincare, some makeup, realizing, gosh, I've got a lot of stuff lurking around. I think I was finally able to pare it down to one or two favorites from each of the general categories, and then I realized, why don't I go ahead and film a quick get ready with me. This is the look that I came up with. Super simple. I was gonna throw on a false lash, but then I figured it's Monday, nobody has time for that, and I haven't had my second cup of coffee yet. So if you want to see how I achieve this look, then please keep watching. All right, loves, we're halfway there. I went ahead and grabbed a concealer, a full coverage concealer that was close to my complexion, if not a little bit darker, to try and conceal these under eye bags. And then I found a concealer that was a few shades lighter than my skin tone, and brushed it right over top. If you're looking for a good drugstore concealer, I've been putting the Covergirl concealer to good use. Super, I don't know, it's just lightweight, feels good. I like the brush tip applicator. It helps me to really get in there underneath my lash line. All right, I grabbed my Real Techniques, little setting brush, which I love. I use it for everything. I use it for contouring. I use it with powder. I use it with creams. Like, this brush can do a little bit of everything. And you can pick it up at Ulta. You can find it at Walgreens. You can find it in a brush set. I love Real Techniques brushes. So I went in with my dampened beauty sponge to make sure I pressed the concealer firmly into my face. Oh, look, I gave you a little smile. All right, now I am setting and doing a little brightening with my Rimmel Stay Matte Translucent loose powder. I love this powder. I'm not even going to tell you why I love it. I'm going to say go out there and purchase it. I think I bought it at CVS and it was like $7, dude. It's a beautiful, finely milled powder. It doesn't leave a weird ashy, cast on your face. It's just so unbelievably pretty. All right, next I'm going in with my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in Deep. It is beautiful and bronze and has a beautiful sheen to it. I don't use it to contour, but I do use it all over my face, my neck, and my chest, even my shoulders, to add that sun-kissed, beautiful look. I recommend that you go in with a fluffy brush and that you really just, brush it, or rather sweep it on the areas of your face that would naturally get assaulted by the sun. I put it everywhere. I love it. And even if you're my skin tone, which is, medium olive, kind of ruddy on the cheeks, you can, even the original shade, which is just called bronzer, that one works for me too. And I've never had a problem with this bronzer getting patchy. All right, we're moving along to contouring. Another affordable, great quality option is the Catrice Cosmetics Prime and Fine Contouring Powder. One pan is the contouring powder. The other pan is I don't really think it's a highlighting powder, but it's just a shimmery, not glittery. Doesn't have a lot of payoff in my opinion, but it doesn't bother me. Sometimes I just, dip my brush in it and sweep it over my eyelids. All right, now we're moving along to blush. By far one of my favorite parts of makeup application. I picked up my Covergirl Instant Cheekbones. I think there are 4 or 5 different color options. It's a trio. You've got a sort of a mid-tone, a darker blush tone, and then a highlighting tone. I went in with an e.l.f. highlighting brush and I'm just sweeping it all over the apples of my cheeks, being very generous with it. I find that it's just so user-friendly. And then going in with a fluffier Real Techniques brush to sort of blend it throughout. I took a firmer, smaller brush after spraying the Smashbox primer water all over my face to prep it for highlight, and going ahead and applying it to the uppermost part of my cheekbones. And it just leaves a really natural glow, if I may. And then taking my dampened sponge, the same one I've been using throughout, and pressing it into my skin. I love the idea of placing highlight on my Cupid's bow, but it never looks milky the way it does on all of my favorite YouTubers, but a girl can try anyway. Okay, now it's time for a quick fill-in with the Rimmel brow, and then moving right into lips using my MAC lip liner, and then filling in my lips with a CoverGirl lipstick that I will link down below. After applying it, super pretty, fun pink. I realized that the formula is a little too thin for my lips, so I grabbed the first lip gloss that I could find, which was an Anastasia liquid lipstick. At first, I loved it. I thought it was so bold and pretty, and then when I got out into the natural light, it just looked far too milky for my complexion. So next time, I would commit to one or the other and not both. All right, love bugs. This is the final look. I went ahead and grabbed a few more products that I thought might add to it. I grabbed this Pure Midnight Masquerade. This is hands down one of my favorite palettes of 2018. It's just a gorgeous multi-use palette. Primarily with shimmers. You've got some bronzers, some blushers, again all with shimmer. If you're not a fan, this probably will not be your favorite, but really a well formulated palette. And I think I received this in one of my monthly subscription boxes, I'm pretty certain. I went ahead and took this gorgeous olivey goldish greenish shimmer and took my Luxie brush and went ahead and just, attempted to smudge it into my lower lash line. I threw a few more coats of waterproof mascara. I was happy with that CoverGirl lipstick, but it's so super sheer and I knew I was going to eat it off within minutes. So I went ahead and grabbed the first Anastasia liquid lip that I could find, a pink, layered it on top, waited it to dry down just a bit, and then went back over with the pink CoverGirl lipstick. But yeah, added a little more bronzer because there's never such a thing as too much bronzer. I hope you enjoyed the look that I came up with. Super, super simple. You can use whatever you have in your collection to achieve it. I think the main star of this look is definitely the lip, and that's something to remember, you know? The lip can completely transform a mood. It can transform a look. So don't be afraid to venture out of your comfort zone. All right, thank you again for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a fabulous week, and I can't wait for you to come back and visit. Bye-bye. Hi, love bugs. I'm back. I wanted to show you the final result in natural light. I was actually really surprised when I looked in the rearview mirror, the foundation combination, which is the first time that I've combined those two. I'm really pleased with the results. It's laying on my skin really, really nicely. I'm not too pleased with my lashes. I think they're looking a little too spidery and sad for my liking. I would probably go in with a few more coats of a wetter, plumpier mascara. And as for my lip combo, next time I would pick one or the other. That Anastasia lip color was a little too milky for my liking. It feels really, really nourishing, but I just don't like the color payoff. Anyway, thanks again for hanging out with me. I love you guys so much, and I can't wait to see you again. Bye-bye.